most of us would have had that dreaded low level of vitamin D in our health report one time or another. Many times we feel it's just hyped up and we don't really need it as much as it's made out to be. Many of us don't even realize that our levels are low and they could have some long-term side effects for us. So let's talk a little bit about vitamin D, its importance, its natural sources, and if you want to follow the doctor's advice on taking supplements. Hi, my name is Sophia Chand from Girls Buzz, here to tell you about vitamin D. Please do like and share this video. You can check out our videos on physical and mental health on Fridays straight from our panel of doctors as well. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to stay informed whenever we upload such a new video. Before we dive into details, let's understand what vitamin D actually is. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin that helps the body absorb and use calcium and phosphate, helps regulate your immune system and fight infections, reduces inflammation and supports heart health. A deficiency in vitamin D can lead to weak bones, increased risk of osteoporosis, that is an irreversible disease that causes your bones to weaken and fracture easily, muscle weakness and fatigue, and certain chronic diseases and other health problems. Vitamin D is important generally and specifically for women for these reasons. Bone health. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium and maintain strong bones, reducing the risk of osteoporosis. This is more than enough reason for you to make sure you meet your daily vitamin D requirement. But we do have some more for you. Immune function. Vitamin D helps your immune system and may reduce the risk of some autoimmune and long-term diseases. Heart health. Vitamin D may help regulate blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Mental health. Vitamin D may play a role in regulating mood and reducing the risk of depression. Pregnancy and lactation. Vitamin D is important for your baby's bone development during pregnancy to avoid risk of gestational diabetes due to vitamin D deficiency and for maintaining bone health during lactation and post-pregnancy. Cancer prevention. Vitamin D may have a protective effect against certain types of cancer such as breast and colon cancer. Some of the natural sources of vitamin D are 1. Sunlight, of course. The body can produce vitamin D when skin is exposed to sunlight, especially UVB rays. Fish. Fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel and sardines are rich in vitamin D. Eggs. The yolks of eggs contain small amounts of vitamin D. Fortified foods. Some foods that are fortified with vitamin D such as milk, cereal, yogurt and orange juice. Mushrooms. Some mushrooms such as shiitake and portobello contain vitamin D if they are exposed to UV light during growth. Two important things to note here. One is that exposure to sunlight is the best source of vitamin D but will depend totally on the time of day, the location, season and use of sunscreen. In most cases, we are unable to get enough from sunlight. 2. There are limited foods that help to raise our vitamin D levels and they are mostly not enough. So in addition to sunlight and a balanced diet, supplements may be necessary to meet your vitamin D requirements. It is recommended that adults get 600 to 800 IU, which is international unit of vitamin D per day. This can be either through diet or through supplements or sunlight, whatever. But make sure you speak to a healthcare provider. It is always better to know your current levels and then seek medication rather than self-medicating. Just because our neighbor has got a report which says your vitamin D is low and then he got some extra packs of vitamin D doesn't mean that you help him finish those. This is because high doses of vitamin D can be toxic and can cause serious side effects. It is recommended that because vitamin D is fat soluble, its supplement should be taken with a meal that has fat for best absorption. Taking care of our health is always deprioritized in our daily chores, and many of these things we realize only later in life. Don't let that happen to you. Health should be your priority by taking regular health checkups. Please do like and share this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Thank you.